Everybody's looking at me. Everybody's looking at me. Everybody's looking at me. Everybody's looking at me. Watch. Everybody's looking at me.
This shit is so crazy.
Everybody's looking
like
at me.
Everywhere I go, I'm in the spotlight.
Everybody's
From the moment I wake up, it's
Lights, action, cameras flashing, managers, sponsors, concerts, monster mashing, moshing, everyone thrashing, laughing, flashing in arrogant fashion. Type who might throw his underwear in the trash and wipe his ass for the American flag like Marilyn Manson. Updated Axl Rose, white version of Shaft, hip slapping hoes. Pull up like a Mac, jet black limo, strapped so far back, can't see the back windows. Stepping out, big hats, furs and me. Each motherfucker out of their seats, but the truth is, I ain't have shit to say, except thanks, but you should've gave this
for the niggas, the niggas, the niggas, the niggas. This is for the niggas, the niggas, the niggas, the niggas.
Hell, can you tell? 'Cause my eyes so red it's about to cloud nine. My mouth is now my thick is militant. Hell, can you tell? 'Cause my eyes so red it's about to cloud nine. My mouth is now my thick is militant.
Tell the fucking club up, even niggas balled up.
Down with some real clear fools on the stool, niggas.
Tell the fucking club up, even niggas balled up.
Pretty real niggas and true to the game. This is for the niggas, the niggas, the niggas, the niggas. This is for the niggas, the niggas, the niggas, the niggas.
Hell, can you tell? 'Cause my eyes so red it's about to cloud nine. My mouth is now my thick is militant. Hell, can you tell? 'Cause my eyes so red it's about to cloud nine. My mouth is now my thick is militant.
This is for the niggas, the niggas, the niggas, the niggas. This is for the niggas, the niggas, the niggas, the niggas. For the niggas, the niggas. For the niggas, the niggas. For the niggas, the niggas, the niggas. This is for the niggas, the niggas, the niggas, the niggas. This is for the niggas, the niggas, the niggas, the niggas.
Hell, can you tell? 'Cause my eyes so red it's about to cloud nine. My mouth is now my thick is militant. Hell, can you tell? 'Cause my eyes so red it's about to cloud nine. My mouth is now my thick is militant.
Tell the fucking club up, even niggas balled up.
Down with some real clear fools on the stool, niggas.
Tell the fucking club up, even niggas balled up.
Pretty real niggas and true to the game. This is for the niggas, the niggas, the niggas, the niggas. This is for the niggas, the niggas, the niggas, the niggas.
Hell, can you tell? 'Cause my eyes so red it's about to cloud nine. My mouth is now my thick is militant. Hell, can you tell? 'Cause my eyes so red it's about to cloud nine. My mouth is now my thick is militant.
This is for the niggas, the niggas, the niggas, the niggas. This is for the niggas, the niggas, the niggas, the niggas. For the niggas, the niggas. For the niggas, the niggas. For the niggas, the niggas, the niggas, the niggas.
Hell, can you tell? 'Cause my eyes so red it's about to cloud nine. My mouth is now my thick is militant. Hell, can you tell? 'Cause my eyes so red it's about to cloud nine. My mouth
for the niggas, the niggas.
Blue pillars.
For the niggas, the niggas. For the niggas, the niggas. The niggas, the niggas.
Alright, sorry for the minor delay. Just as the third song was coming to an end, I felt the need to answer the call of nature. I'm sure you understand how that goes. Anyway, let's get everything started and set up, shall we? Just, 1 minute. I hope everybody's had a wonderful day. I know I have. And I am looking forward to a little more action. But I gotta move this fucking... There we go. That works too. That works too. Alright. Here we are. Set the window. Very important. And now for some more Prey. Yippee! Yeah? Well, let's actually get the game started. There we go. And we are ready. You know what that means. 3, 2, 1. Let's fucking go. Hello everybody and welcome. It's time to go back to Prey. We are continuing the journey up to find Jen. I got everything works well. Yeah, it's probably a good idea to use the leech beam. Oh no, it's leech is this weapon. It's this weapon. There we go. It's a-okay-o.
Looks like they fixed the power.
Hey, you figured that out. Okay, that was something. Are you kidding me? And in we go. Try this again, shall we? I'm getting real tired of these guys. Well, shit. Looks like we're not going on until we beat these idiots. Or rather, the one. That works too. And in we go. Alright, bitches. Oh, fuck. We're almost dead again. Guessing that's where they want me to go next. So, fucking rock.
Nice.
There we go, some more goodies. Take that. Now, where to? I'm guessing that way. Yep. How do I get there? That's the question. Let's figure out where they put the, Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to use the portal in Spirit Walk mode. And, turn something off. I think. Take a look. Ah, there we go. Now we can go up. Oh. Gotta do it again, I guess. And, oh. Oh. Here we are. Don't mind me. Let's see where we are. Uh-oh. Good. And you're dead. Oh yeah, this game's monotonous level design is starting to get to me now. I feel like I've seen everything already. And now it's just kind of repeating itself. Bullshit. And in we go. Gonna try this again, I suppose. Okay, that doesn't work then. Okay, so what do we do then? Oh yeah, this is gonna be interesting to figure out. Huh? Wait, am I supposed to wait for it to open? Is that what's up? Okay, that's certainly one way to do it. Whoa! What the fuck? Did not expect that. Again with the fucking... And here we go yet again. Okay, what are we meant to do? Where's that coming from? Okay, I think I see what I'm doing. And from here, we go in here. Shifting station 5023. Not sure what the hell y'all shifting, but I guess we'll figure it out soon enough. Question becomes, where the fuck am I meant to go? Oh, it's different. Okay. Oh shit. That's a suck. That's one. And two. I'd be impressed if I hadn't seen it 50 fucking times already in this game. You know, I'm not even saying something has to be original all the fucking time. But I'll be damned if the repetition here does not benefit anything. Like, it is, I mean, doesn't detriment it. I'm sorry. But seeing the same shit, not even used differently, just there, and it wasn't even all that great to begin with beyond the novelty. Yeah, they're not impressing me with this anymore. Which is, of course, the fate of all graphic showcases. Off he goes. Let's go this way. That works, too. Behind. Cover. Alright, bitch. Come on. There we go. But yeah, the relentless gray and this complete lack of variety in the surroundings, even compared to Doom 3, which I enjoyed. I guess because that was still a good game at the heart of it. Like, Prey here doesn't really have much beyond the Portal gimmick. And it's really starting to wear thin. There we go. Get some power here. Charged up. Now, where to? Not here, clearly. That's where it came from. Or is it? No. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It is. See what I'm getting at? It looks the same after a while. You know, at least with the Half-Life mods I've been playing, it, you know, every section looks like it's different from the last section. You know, you get a real feel of progression. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel that here. I was flailing about aimlessly the last part. I was flailing kind of aimlessly the part before, and I'm flailing kind of aimlessly now. I just don't know if there was any idea of what to do after they got their gimmicks done. You know, the portal and the whole Indian arrow mini game, whatever, right? It just seemed like that was like the sum total of ideas that they had. Okay. Goodbye. We'll go here. That's a problem. Alrighty then. We're back on the ground. Gotta deal with this force field almost certainly. Goodbye. Ah, portals. Alright, so what are we supposed to do? A question as old as time itself, that one. Uh-huh. Of course, I did forget to try to see if I can find anything spirit walking. Yeah, that's not helping because everything looks the goddamn same. But then there's this. Huh? What does this say? Oh, no translation? Okay. I see how it is. Try that one. And boom, there we go. Now we gotta figure out where we're meant to go. That works. A couple of quick shots to do it to anybody. Whoa, shit. There you go. Let's see what this does. Ah, cool. Another opening. Now we go. And say goodbye. To another dark, dank tunnel with fuck all in it to distinguish itself from all the other fucking dark, dank tunnels. Goodbye, goodbye. Oh, there we go. Son of a bitch. But yeah, I'm getting real bored with everything, not really feeling any different from everything else, you know? Like, at least fucking put some effort in, right? Okay, gotta get in. I'm guessing I've got to get into one of these somehow. So, okay, where's the big green hole? Oh, great! I missed it. That's fucking beautiful. There it is. Oh! That's what that does. And here I thought it was helpful. That'll show me. Although maybe I could use these pipes. Not the dumbest idea I've ever tried. Especially given how weird the fucking gravity is in this game sometimes. Onto the pipes, homie. Onto the pipes. You. Now, where's the next spot? I'm guessing there. I guess we gotta go back. Oh fuck, not in there. And find the way back. Wait, do I go up or do I go... Motherfucker. Not, as far as I can tell, this is the only two planets or asteroids, what the fuck these things are. Fuck me. And on. Don't mind me, guys. Just making my way, God knows where. Whee! Back onto the ship. Now. Figure out where the hell, Oh, that's one way to do it. What the fuck? Okay, not sure what the hell I'm meant to blow up. Okay, that makes sense. These little, machines on the backside of these slabs. Blow them out. And the metal goes away. To the left. And now this core goes boom. Okay, is it supposed to do something? I'm pretty yes, I understand the power ain't shit. But we'll get some more here. And, I guess resume hitting. I have to go in and grab something. Okay, we're still breaking parts. Where's the charger? Back to get a charge. And the other target is down here. And it looks like something's about to blow up.
Interesting. You are actually becoming troublesome.
Good!
Oh, I'm a lot more than troublesome, you little bitch. I'm a pain in your ass. That's real shit.
I must be getting close.
Hey, you probably are. Now, close to what? Who the hell knows? Resolutions. Why is...
You should have heeded the old man's warning.
Wait, how did
You
you...
marched toward destruction.
Fuck your threats!
Do you really think you could have come this far on your own? I see the potential within you. That is why I have let you live. That is why I've been helping you.
I said fuck off, Keeper!
Keeper? How little you understand. Your female is safe with me. A glorious future awaits you both.
That sounds threatening, actually. Okay, I will admit that impressed the hell out of me. Warming the environment in real time like that, very nice gimmick.
As you can see, human, you have come far. But the prize you seek is still beyond your grasp. You will submit to me, and I will take you to her.
I don't want anything from you! I'll find her myself.
Very well.
Oh, great. What?
Decisions, decisions. The right doorway could take you to your female. The wrong one could eject you into the blackness of space. I would hate to see you come so far for so little.
Okay. You gonna bring the,
The illuminated portal will take you to your precious female. All you need do is prove your worth.
Oh, this crap. Oh, hello. More crap moving around. Okay, let's see how we do this. Ah, thank you. Now, illuminated path. Okay, how do I move the illuminated path now? I guess I gotta go back and fuck with this some more. Where's this lead to? Okay. Where's this leading me? Let me see here. Oh wait, there's another platform here. What the fuck? Okay. See something here? Yeah, this is where you go, right? Okay, this one seems not to move anything. Okay, seriously, what the fuck? Oh, I've already had well enough of this. Where's that taking me? Back? Yeah. Oh yeah, I am completely and utterly fucking lost. Second. Oh, we should have pushed it. Pressing the right button here. Yeah. Seriously, where the hell do I go? That was worth a shot. Huh. Is there another button here I can press? Oh, there's always ammo, I guess. What the fuck happened? What the fuck? God damn it, I used the wrong one. I meant to use the fucking leech beam. Screw it. There's the leech beam. There we go. Now. Let's try this again. Right. This one, perhaps. Go down again. Gotta go down anyway. Okay, that didn't change anything. Fuck. Yeah, I have no idea how fucking supposed to get through this. That's right. This one here. Did I just go back? Is that what happened? And this is the problem when the last area looks like the first area, looks like the area from part 2. It's just an endless orgy of shit that all looks the same. Now. Oh, there we go. I think. Right. That did something. I'm not 100% sure, but it was something alright. There I am. That puts me up top. Now, see if this one moves me at all. Let me see where that one goes. That just leads back here. Another one that I could pull and... Oh, hello. Okay, I think I see what's next. There we go. Go to the other end. Some fucking how. Are you fucking kidding me? Guess I gotta look at other shit to move around. No, that's the one. Okay, here we go here then. And now we go over here. And that one should go up to where we need to go next. I think. I see me, yeah.
Very good, human. You may proceed.
I'm glad you're impressed, bitch.
I have kept my side of the bargain. You are that much closer to the one you seek.
Game saved. That was something. Fuck. Yeah, there's a pickle in it. Now, that's enough of that. Spore. Put it. Ah, damn it! Bitch. Go to fucking. And I die again. Where's... That's why I'm having so much fucking trouble. Alright, let's do this. No way to do it. Alright, see what this does. Okay. Ah. Another wall walk. And another. More goodies. That. Anybody else? Oh boy. There's somebody. There he is. Come on, another. You think this is enough? Boom, another one.
Such bravery, such determination. You continue to impress me, Darcy.
Oh, she seems to know a lot about old Tommy boy.
God, it hurts.
Where are you?
Uh-oh.
I'm so scared.
That sounds bad.
Jen, thank God.
Tommy, I can't feel my legs. Help me. I'm so afraid.
Don't be scared. I'm getting us out of here, I promise.
I don't think you are.
Oh my God!
Tommy, run! Get away from me, Tommy. He wants me to kill you. I can't stop it.
Oh,
What have those bastards done to you?
what the fuck? Are you kidding me? I can't blow those things up? Ooh, boy. So they turned Jen into a goddamn tank.
Jen, fight it!
Slow. God. There we go. Come on. There we go. That's not helping. I need something. Anything I can shoot at the bitch. Oh, this is anticlimactic as fuck. Okay, yeah. And they destroyed her, man.
Jen. My beautiful girl.
Send me to Uniqua, Tommy. I'm ready.
I can't. I've got to save you.
There's not much to save left.
You can't save me, Tommy. You can only let me go. Please, Tommy. Let me go.
Jen. I love you.
Oh, that was,
Emotion. It clouds your judgment.
Fuck you! Come out and fight me, you cowards!
Such anger. Such hostility. Such potential. I will teach you to harness it. I will make you immortal.
Immortal! You've taken away everything I had to live for! Inisi, I'm ready now!
well, there we go. oath of vengeance.
Tomasi,
Grandfather, what's happened?
the Dark Ones seek to invade this land.
The Keeper.
Even now, the spirits of our ancestors fight to protect this sacred place.
I want the training in Isi. I want vengeance.
We must hurry. The path before you is long. It will not be easy.
I want those bastards dead. All of them, whatever it takes.
It will take much. Let us begin. 7 trials await you, Tomasi. 1 for each of the sacred clans.
Okay.
Go now to the Spirit Cave.
I wonder what kind of trials. Okay, I guess we go here. There's the bird. Health upgrade.
Human.
You? How did you get here?
You have my gratitude, human. First you led me to the hidden, and now you've led me here. You have done well.
Well, things get even
Tommy,
worse.
the Dark Ones are upon us. Quickly, return to me outside.
Oh, someone's very desperate to screw this up.
You must leave this place, Tomasi.
I'm not ready!
The Aniwaya spirit burns brightly within you. Your ancestors smile on you. Now you must take the fight to them. Show them power of our people. I am needed elsewhere in this land, but you must go to the metal world. Stop this invasion. Use the Dark One's weapons against them. Bring the sun back to this land.
Alright. Bitch, where the fuck y'all going? Okay, another one. Who's next? God damn it. And off we go again. Who's next? And we're back here in the metal world, facing the enemy. Okay, how do we do this? Oh, crap. Grenade! Fucking lovely.
Die, you bastard!
Now! It's gauntlet time.
Get the fuck away from me! Die! 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 Go to hell, you bastard!
Now! More murder! Who's next?
Yes! Die!
Goodbye. From the leech. Well, busy right now, so. Come on, time to die. Anybody else? Come on. And in we go. Okay, where to? That's enough of that. Is that everybody? I would hope so.
They're using these chambers to cross over into the land of the ancients.
So how do we stop them? That's the question. I'm guessing the solution is somewhere around here. Motherfucker! Now, which of these panels does it? Huh.
Yes! That should fuck up their invasion.
I hope that helps, Grandfather.
And now I gotta go over here. And go even further. Hello. Don't mind me. ride.
Keeper! You son of a bitch! Get back here!
Oh no, you don't, bitch. Now. Oh, great. Well, let's, let that one motherfucker out. Come on. Need enough for this. I'm guessing I have to hit both of these quickly, so... Sometimes it really is that easy. For the goodies, and now we can deal with that. Now we'll go up.
Keeper! Show yourself!
Okay, looks like they're about to do just that.
Human? Why are you here?
I am here to avenge my people.
Your people? Were it not for us, your species would never have existed. You were created only to be consumed.
What are you saying?
Eons ago, your planet was nothing but a barren rock.
Right.
We seeded your world, as we have 1,000 others, with the beginnings of organic life. Returning to reap our harvest when that life had ripened. We own you.
I am a warrior of the Cherokee Nation. Nobody owns me.
Cherokee? I do not understand this notion. Your spirit is what separates you from the others. It is why you have been spared.
Okay.
We will add your strength and knowledge to ours. You will become like us. You will become a god.
I came here only to kill you.
Your skills are formidable, but they are no match for the power of the Keepers.
Okay, come on.
You will fail, and we will harvest your planet. It is over.
Okay, come on, let's get to it then. Where you at? Fuck. There we go. What the fuck? have this big motherfucker spawn right on my dick, why don't you? Fuck it. Now. Oh, another one of these guys. Alright, let's do this crap again. Oh, where the hell are the... I know I'm gonna have to do this again, but fuck it. Okay. Oh, no, you don't. Oh yes, I will use this pillar. Thank you. And boom. Oh, don't you just love a fucking gauntlet? Okay, that. Where's this keeper? Anything else I can leech off? Alright, one more.
It's over.
No, Darcy. It has just begun.
Oh, it never ends, apparently.
Oh, what the fuck now?
More shit to kill, apparently. Get some more. Thanks for the help. You know what? I'm gonna
Oh, fuck, more keepers!
Oh, there's too many keepers. That's how it goes. Oh, that's nice. Well, I'd love to know whose idea was it to have a boss followed by another boss in quick succession. I fucking hate this game. They're gonna make me do the minigame again, aren't they? Shoot a few more. Alright, here we go again. There we go, we got one. Where's the other motherfucker? There he is. Come on, bitch. I would like there to be some more ammo around here. Fuck am I supposed to use? Harsh language? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There we go. Oh. Anyway, that shall be the end of this particular part. I'd like to thank y'all for coming on by. With any luck, we're getting a little closer to the fucking end. Well, be sure to let me know what you think in the comments about Prey over here. What do you think about this here game 20 years on? It does not hold up, I feel. Anyway, I'll see you all next time. God bless. Holy sheep shit, dog. Put a save in real quick. Save game. Overwrite. And that will be it for Prey for today, because fuck me, the hatred that I've developed for that game over every single part has grown. Because the last time I played this was hard. If not the 360 era, then certainly close to it, you know? Even though I have it on DVD, the PC version, right? It's just, you know, like I said, I played it a long time ago, and, you know, it is, nostalgia kind of builds, and, game kind of gets romanticized, and, yeah. That's what I like about doing this right here, you know? Get a little, reality check from time to time. I'm gonna, I'm gonna set something up real quick. I'll be right back. Don't go away. I was doing good out there. All right, let's see here. I'm hoping, against hope, yes, but I am hoping that this turns out to be a worthwhile video to react to. Oh God, I'm sorry. We just check something out real quick. Cause I done fucked up and did reaction to a video twice and not realize I've done it, you know? So it's something I gotta be very very careful about. It's a violent tone. Alright, this looks like a new video, so okay, here we go. Now I am taking a risk here, and who knows if this ends up being put on the main. Because you can never tell with some of these channels, very clickbaity. Oh. Let me just set this to don't recommend channel. Here's another fucking clickbait channel. Okay, now let's rock this shit then. It's 3, 2, 1. We jamming. Hello everybody and welcome. We've got ourselves something a little fun tonight. This is Gang Leaders reacting to life sentences by courtroom consequences. Let's see what they've got. Yeah, I do love a good bit of courtroom drama. Let's see what's up.
You heard I was doing good out there. I was not selling drugs. I was doing none of that. I wasn't. I was trying to get my life on track, man.
Very nice. I think we saw this guy in the other courtroom video I've done.
You heard, I'm sorry. Please don't listen to me.
I love how they cry like bitches when the consequences come in. But they didn't think about that shit at all when they were doing whatever the hell it is that got them here.
It's justice because I gave you more opportunities. I'm talking right now. Oh, you don't, do you? This is how you behave. You deserve every month that you get.
You see, already I'm not a big fan of this video because that's not a life sentence, 13 years. Come on, give me something that's not fucking bullshit and clickbait.
This is convicted drug lord Jose Gouveia Jimenez. Police say that
That's who he
Jimenez
is.
was working with a Mexican cartel to operate a heroin trafficking operation that brought as much as 100 kilos of the drug into Columbus every month. The investigation resulted in the seizure of 25 kilos of heroin.
That's
which
a
was worth
lot of
about
heroin.
$2.5 million. Jimenez pleaded guilty to 2 counts of trafficking, along with 1 count of engaging in a corrupt activity, and is appearing at the Franklin County Courthouse today for sentencing. Far from the heights of his glory days as the ringleader of a Columbus drug operation, Jimenez shuffles into the courtroom wearing khaki prison-issued scrubs. However, he hasn't completely lost his sense of steely command as he shoots a quick, icy stare at the narcotics investigators who are in court to see their hard work come to fruition. Assistant Prosecutor Dan Stanley begins the hearing by making Jimenez's high-ranking position within the operation abundantly clear.
This is the ringleader of an organization that is so fear-inspiring that the people who come here from Mexico refuse to testify against it because they know as soon as they are born, their family will be murdered in Mexico.
He also speaks of the fear-inducing power of the cartel and the difficulties this poses when trying to obtain convictions against gang members. All the while, Jimenez maintains his stance, standing bolt upright while glaring into the distance.
I'm sure he's thinking about who he could have intimidated to get out of this. Too late now, bitch.
Female witness, who's not shown on camera to protect her identity,
I bet.
gives evidence to the court about how she helped Jimenez to store and move heroin in the Columbus area.
He was bringing me the drugs to my house.
What kind of drugs?
Heroin.
How much?
1 kilo, and the last time 2 kilos.
Watch.
That's a lot of that's a lot of fucking a lot of heroin. You got a lot of people fucked up on that much.
Jimenez as she testifies. You'd be forgiven for thinking he was a statue, but if you look closely, you'll see that he does in fact blink. The ringleader has been stone cold up until now, and his lack of remorse is about to get clearer as he addresses the court through an interpreter.
Ooh, let's see what they said. Let's see what he says. This has been overblown.
And I apologize.
Jimenez stands and expresses some form of apology curtly in Spanish, looking as if he's choking on every word. His translator manages to make his words sound more human in English. However, Judge Kimberly Cockcroft isn't buying any of his feeble regret, and she takes him to task on his claims that his accountability has been inflated by the prosecution team.
It's always an inflation by the prosecution, isn't it?
Surprised to hear you say today that your participation
accusation is overblown.
The judge reminds him sharply that she informed him of his statutory requirements for a conviction before jailing Jimenez for 21 years in prison. She also orders that the drug baron be deported immediately upon discharge.
I was very intentional about explaining to you the statutory requirement for conviction.
Oh, he's already on the way out. He don't give a fuck.
Jimenez shows no reaction to the fact that he will be approaching 70 when he's released, and instead just saunters from the courtroom with an expression of disdain on his face. Jimenez's total lack of emotion is unnerving, and as we see in the next case, Dexter Lee Williams shows a similar level of catatonic coldness. However, in Williams' case, someone else is getting worked up on his behalf.
Is that his attorney?
I'm talking to Mr. Williams. I've heard everything.
Right, but you're holding no.
Wait, the prosecutor's the one talking.
What other accusations? He didn't testify, so you're holding what I said.
I've heard everybody.
The 53-year-old kingpin is just about to be sentenced at Houston County Superior Court after being convicted on 3 counts of violating the Racketeer and Corrupt Organizations Act. The conviction stems from drug trafficking charges brought against Williams, who police said was leading a multi-million-dollar trafficking operation between Mexico and Atlanta. When taken into custody, he had
how much?
Trafficking operation
Multi-million. Okay, multi-million.
Mexico and Atlanta. When taken into custody, he had 39 kilos of cocaine in his possession.
Oh, he just brought all the cocaine. Okay. Not just a little bit. He brought all the cocaine. Like, if there was cocaine anywhere in the world, he had it on him. Holy shit.
Worth an estimated $3.5 million. Here he is talking and laughing to himself in the back of the police car following his arrest.
Yep.
Sentencing Williams is Judge Bo Adams, and he has some strong words for the defendant, who sits impassively in his seat.
In your case, it's not a mere possession case. It's not a mere struggle that you have with an addiction that you personally have.
Oh no. 35 kilos is not for personal use. That is to sell.
It is not that. You are, I would say, you are feeding the addiction that they're battling with, and you are profiting from their addiction.
While Williams might be unmoved by Judge Adams, his defense attorney, Wanda Jackson, is growing noticeably agitated by the judge's words.
Oh, so why did it say prosecutor the last time on the subtitles? That's weird.
And she sighs and leans back irritably in her seat.
Why the hell is the defense attorney getting all worked up? Like, bitch, you get paid either way. You know, if you're a private attorney, they pay, the client pays you, and if you're a public defender, the state pays you. Like, I guess you gotta be a zealous defender of your client, but you ain't gotta be an antagonistic bitch about it. Come on now.
You were convicted not because the court is underhanded or corrupted or is corrupt or anything like that.
Right. It seems that the penny finally drops for the defendant that the sentencing is not going well for him. He shares a look with Wanda Jackson, and what happens next is something you don't see too often in a sentencing hearing.
Are they fucking? Is that what's going on here?
Williams continues to stare on without emotion. Wanda Jackson has heard enough, and incredibly takes issue with Judge Adams.
We talking about for me, Judge? You're holding what I said?
I'm talking to Mr. Williams. I've heard everything.
Right, but you're holding no. What other accusations? He didn't testify, so you're holding what I said.
I've heard everybody. I've heard it all.
What is she on about? Is she just mad because the judge said that it wasn't due to corruption? A stupid reason to get mad.
She attempts to scold him for insinuating that her defense case was filled with wild accusations. But the judge cuts her off and goes on with his speech.
Mr. Williams, you're convicted not because I'm corrupt or underhanded, or law enforcement is racist, or the jury had unauthorized contact with witnesses. You're convicted because you're guilty.
Straight up.
That's the plain and simple truth of it. The evidence show that, the wiretaps show that, and at the end of it all, I find that you, I would say, should be sentenced for your involvement, your participation in this racketeering enterprise, and your acquiring significant sums of money.
Jackson, however, remains unimpressed and can be seen gesturing with her hands and huffing. Judge Adams ultimately sentences Williams to a total of 40 years without parole, and even the prospect of spending the rest of his life in prison isn't enough to stir a reaction from...
Okay, there's somebody, the first person who's looking at the rest of his life in jail in this goddamn video. Okay, I'm gonna make a statement. Clickbait, I get why people do it. I do. It drives engagement in the short term. But at least for me, right? At least for me, I started getting a little cynical, and I don't want to see future videos from people who do the clickbait shit. Like, it's just easier in the long run to say the truth, say what your video is really about, and try to garner an organic audience instead of hoping that people don't get pissed off with the constant lying and clickbait. Because the video's proving more than good enough so far. You don't have to do shit like that. You know, crazy ass outbursts is a great bit of content. You don't need to fluff it. Come on now.
The Stone Cold Dealer.
And at the end of it all, for count one, I will sentence Mr. Williams to 20 years to serve. Count two, I will sentence him to 20 years. And that will be consecutive to count one, and I'm going to require that be served. 20 years to serve. Count three, I already indicated that is merged with count one. So that'll be the sentence of the court.
Jackson is less than pleased, though, and she gathers her things and stands to leave before the judge has a chance to finish speaking.
So that'll be the sentence of the court.
Are you kidding? Wait, she's just leaving.
All right.
That is different.
For Williams, it was the allure of power and money that drew him to trafficking. But as we see in the case of Wallace Bigger...
Wait. No, there's no sanction on the attorney because she acted mad disrespectful.
Not all dealers live a lavish lifestyle.
I believe the judge is biased. And as I said from the start, Andrew Tommy would not give me a fair trial.
Police say that Bigger moved a significant pipeline of prescription drugs through Antrim County in northern Michigan over the course of a number of years.
Right.
The operation involved obtaining thousands of morphine pills and other controlled medications from a doctor in Saginaw, which were then sold by Bigger from a number of locations across the county. However, despite bringing in more than $20,000 from the spoils of his illegal trade, Bigger barely got by, living in practical squalor in a camper van on his daughter's driveway. Throughout his trial, the 71-year-old remained defiant, protesting his innocence and berating his legal counsel and the...
I'm sorry, but if you're moving that much weight and you're living like a fucking halfway to homeless, you suck as a drug dealer, like real shit. And it's not like you had to do the whole fucking fuck am I thinking about? Oh yeah. Yeah, you have to do the thing where you're getting shit from Mexico. This is, illegal prescription drugs. So it can't be that damn hard to, figure out what the fuck you're supposed to do and not get yourself into ridiculous trouble. At least I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being unreasonable here, but what the fuck, Like seriously, guys, y'all need to figure this shit out. That's real shit right there. Like, I don't know if you're spending too much or or if you're selling the shit too cheap. But considering the amount of risk you're going into, bro, get some money out of it.
Criminal justice system as a whole. He tried to fire his lawyer on a number of occasions and claimed that he was framed by law enforcement officials.
Oh, so he's the one making the wild claims. All right. Could you imagine if that last defense attorney had to represent this guy? Ooh.
He was eventually convicted of conducting a criminal enterprise, the most serious charge possible under Michigan's racketeering laws.
Right.
Today, Bigger is appearing before Judge Philip Rogers for sentencing. The judge doesn't hold back as he lays out the elderly drug lord's trashy living conditions and resentful nature.
Right.
Big lifestyle where you're sitting out next to the cement pond with the BMW parked in the driveway. No, you weren't. You lived a pretty crummy lifestyle. Time to time, a camper in your daughter's front driveway, but it didn't stop you from being manipulated.
God damn, you didn't even have your own you didn't even have your own property. You're living in your daughter's front yard in a goddamn camper? Bro, if anything, prison's a goddamn improvement, bro. Maybe you should be happy about this.
Didn't stop you from other people.
Bigger is less than pleased. And when he approaches the podium to speak, what he has to say shocks the court.
I did not sell drugs, and I will not admit to nothing.
Maintaining his brazen pretense, the drug dealer continues to feign innocence. He then goes on to complain bitterly about his lawyer, and even goes as far as to accuse Judge Rogers of being biased.
What? What's this good old boy talking about? Biased. Motherfucker, you're the kind of guy who used to get favors back in the old days, you know what I'm saying?
Repeating his claim that he did not get a fair trial.
I believe the judge is biased, and as I said right from the start, Andrew County would not give me a fair trial. And I did not get a fair trial. And I got a screwy lawyer.
The prosecution team disregards his dubious claims,
of
arguing
course,
that he was the main pill dealer in Antrim County, as they appeal to the judge for the harshest sentence possible.
Oh, the pill dealer. Okay. So he's the guy for illicit pills, and he's living like a fucking bum. Okay. He's living worse than I am. And he's got fucking tons of money. He's got to have tons of money because he's the guy. Man, I don't get it.
They want to use Wallace Bigger to set an example for any other would-be dealers.
He was the primary provider of morphine during that time period within Antrim County. He kept going back to Saginaw and was getting 800 pills a month, bringing them back here. Hopefully his sentencing at the high end of the guidelines and the consecutive nature will send a message to anybody that may want to fill that vacuum.
Wait a minute. 800 pills a month, right? So let's say going one a day is a 30 day supply, like fucking 30 pills, right? Let me pull out the calculator real quick. So assuming 800, and we're gonna divide that bitch by 30. So my man was putting out 26 bottles of pills a month for up to 26 people. Some people might have been coming back for seconds. That's a lot of that. Again, that's a lot of weight to be pushing.
That regardless of your age, there is a consequence if you are caught trafficking this quantity of controlled substance.
Judge Rogers ultimately sentences Bigger to a minimum of 20 years in total, meaning he will likely never see the light of day again.
As old as he is, yeah.
I'm sentencing you to 180 to 360 months on charge number 1. On charge 2, the controlled substance delivery charge, 23 to 240 months. Charges 3 and 4, 23 to 240 months.
Most drug lords like Bigger are convicted for possessing illegal substances with the intent to distribute.
Yeah.
And rarely face any charges in relation to the effect that their drugs have on their vulnerable customers. However, occasionally, dealers are held to account for the consequences of their actions, and one such case is Aaron Andrade. The 25-year-old drug dealer is in court today for sentencing after admitting his part in the overdose death of 29-year-old Kristen Kutu.
See, that's the thing. People don't understand about these crazy illicit drugs, right? Yeah, maybe it could be a thing where you get hooked and you go down the rabbit hole. It could also just be a thing, you try the shit once and you die. You know? That's a gamble right there, man.
Kutu had left a drug treatment facility just 2 days before her death because her insurance wouldn't cover more than 30 days of inpatient treatment. On the day she died, she arranged to buy drugs from Andrade, but unknown to her, the heroin the dealer gave her was laced with a fatal dose of fentanyl.
Bro, if she's buying a heroin, just give her the fucking heroin. Why you gotta use fentanyl? Like, it takes almost nothing of that shit to kill somebody. Why are you gonna kill your customers? What sense does that make?
The Attorney General says it's the first time a drug dealer has been convicted of murder of someone who overdosed, a landmark case with many implications for how the state will prosecute dealers.
Andrade pleaded no contest to second-degree murder in relation to Kutu's death in a plea agreement that saw 2 further drug charges against him dismissed. At sentencing, Judge Kristen Rogers hears submissions from the prosecution on the...
Oh, he's lucky.
Missed. At sentencing, Judge Kristen Rogers hears submissions from the prosecution on the nature of the evidence they held against Andrade.
The state would have proven that what the defendant really sold Kristen Kutu was nearly pure fentanyl, a controlled substance like heroin or morphine, hundreds of times more toxic than heroin.
She asks the defendant if the facts of the case are true, and he admits that they are.
Are all of these facts true?
Yes, ma'am.
Kristen Kutu's mother then gives an emotional impact statement, recalling the horror of being told her daughter overdosed.
2 Cranston police officers standing there. All I could say repeatedly was, please don't tell me my daughter is dead. Please don't tell me my daughter is dead.
Family members look on in the public gallery.
Man, that sucks. Bro, imagine, God, you're the mother. You doing whatever shit you do day to day, and the cops knock at your door and it's like, yeah, your daughter's gone. Oh, I can't even imagine. That's got to be like the worst thing ever. And she had to have known her daughter had some issues, right? So she was probably in the back of her mind expecting some shit like this. But you never really prepare, you know? You never ever really prepare for this. Also, I gotta say this: what the fuck is with with insurance, bro? If somebody's addicted, give them the time to get the fucking monkey off their back. You know, you're gonna end up it's gonna end up costing more to treat somebody who's fucking hopped up on all this shit than it is to try to help them get off of it. Cutting your nose to spite your own face, man. That's real shit.
And Kristen's mom even has to stop at one stage so that a grieving relative can leave the room.
It's okay. It's okay.
Following the impact statements, Andrade stands to speak, and what he says surprises the court.
Uh-oh.
Unlike most convicts, Andrade takes full responsibility for what he has done, expressing remorse and a clear understanding that his actions have caused untold grief for the Kutu family. However, Andrade's repentant words can't save him, and Judge Rogers hands him 40 years with 20 to serve.
This defendant stands before you indicted on, among others, the count of murder for, as the state alleges, delivering a substance containing fentanyl which killed Kristen Kutu.
The remorseful dealer shows no visible reaction to the sentence as he calmly accepts his fate. While truly genuine remorse like Andrade's might be an unusual occurrence in
That's actually, yeah, that's real. He didn't even have an outburst. Like, he's just like, yeah, I did it. you know, and I deserve what I get. You know, fucking good on him. Too many people, like the last guy, you know, too many people try to make it seem like it's not like it's not their fault. This guy these guys like, yeah, I gotta do this, you know. I gotta serve my time. So good on him, you know. I wish he hadn't done it, but at least he's not wasting anybody's time trying to talk about how innocent he is. You know, small blessings, I suppose, and maybe while he's in there, he can repent and change his ways. You know, we can only hope.
Courtroom, most defendants will try to appear at least a little bit contrite when put before a judge. However, a small few, like Charles Crosty, are so cold and unapologetic that even a significant prison sentence doesn't knock a stir out of them.
The fuck? God damn it, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck does he look like. I can swear I've seen that dude before. Like a bootleg Wish.com Cat Williams or some shit like that.
Crosty is in Clement County Court for sentencing on drug trafficking and corruption charges.
Holy! Wait a minute.
Crosty is in Clement County Court for sentencing.
That is a different fucking person.
On drug trafficking.
Did he just not shave while he was waiting for the fucking trial? Because that is a different fucking person.
Trafficking and corruption charges. The 35-year-old was found guilty on 12 counts after being caught in possession of $5,000 worth of heroin and cocaine that was intended for the streets of New Richmond. Crosty has a long criminal history spanning back to the age of 14, and police say that he set up his dealing empire just 4 months after being released from a previous prison stint for trafficking heroin. The hearing...
Yeah, I just got out of jail because I was trafficking heroin. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna traffic heroin. That's gonna show people that I've learned my lesson.
Kicks off with Assistant Prosecutor Darren Miller trying to impress on Judge Thomas Herman the extent of the damage done to the community by Crosty.
Heroin is bad enough, but laced with fentanyl, it becomes a game of Russian roulette. And individuals like Charles Crosty provide the weapon, they provide the bullet, and they spin the chamber, pointing it at the addict's head, and all the addict has to do is pull the trigger. That's who Charles Crosty is.
Officials say that while the defendant...
Also, what the fuck kind of last name is Crosty? Like a fucking, what is he? What is he, from the Frosty line? What the fuck? Like a member of the Frosty family that didn't fucking make it?
Addict has to do is pull the trigger. That's who Charles Crosty is.
Officials say that while the defendant was active, overdoses and drug-related deaths spiraled due to large amounts of fentanyl-laced heroin on the streets. Crosty's drug-dealing antics are scandalous enough, but when Police Chief Randy Harvey tells the court how he forced addicts to sell his products, the court is stunned by what he has to say.
They would have black eyes or their face would be swollen. And I would ask them, how did this occur? And they would frankly tell me that Charles Crosty and his associates would beat them.
You heard right. Crosty would feed the addictions of his customers and then beat them senseless until they agreed to sell drugs on the streets for him.
Oh, so now we're getting into human trafficking now. We're making slaves. All right. Oh yeah, this guy needs to be in prison for a long fucking time.
Crosty seemingly couldn't care less about his horrific actions being laid bare to the court and simply rolls his eyes as Harvey speaks. The defendant continues to stare vacantly as Judge Herman lists off his lengthy criminal record before sentencing him to 20 years and 9 months in prison. True to form, Crosty doesn't even flinch as the weighty sentence is handed down. Thankfully for New Richmond residents, their town will now be safer for a long time to come. While many kingpins like Crosty prefer the ultimate power and glory of working alone, a small few choose to tag team their responsibilities. And as we see in the next case, some even choose to make it a family business.
Really? A family business? The fuck? What the fucking soprano fuck is this?
This is Rashad Johnson, and this is his brother Marquez Johnson.
Damn, they don't look that different.
The Jacksonville siblings are appearing before Duval County Judge R. Anthony Salem for sentencing after being tried together and convicted of drug trafficking and possession charges.
Right.
Their arrests came after police raided a trap house on the east side of Jacksonville, and the charges they were convicted of had drug enhancements because both men were identified as leaders of the ruthless 1200 Out East gang. Watch the brotherly love as Marquez shoots Rashad a nod of acknowledgement.
Hey.
Prior to sentencing, members of the Johnson family file into the witness box to plead for leniency, telling the judge that the men have 7 kids between them.
And yet they're flooding the streets with crap. Yeah. Real good role models.
I often think about the things I could have done different as a parent. I know my sons could have had a better outcome in life.
And he's a family man?
He is.
And do you feel he's a good father? Or not?
He's a great father. Your Honor, I pray and ask that you're merciful. I pray that there's some resources to help them grow.
Then the brothers take it in turns to address the judge.
I don't know what kind of sentence you will hand out today, but I would ask that you be lenient towards me.
Why would they be lenient towards you? You and your bro are running essentially a criminal enterprise. Come on now.
I have a beautiful family, which includes 4 kids and a stepchild.
Maybe you should be focusing on them.
I am not a bad person. I'm not a monster. I'm not a gang member.
We've already established that you are.
Just a human being who made mistakes.
Rashad throws himself at the mercy of Judge Salem, claiming to simply be a man who has made mistakes. In a similar vein, Marquez denies any involvement in gang activity.
I am not labeled as a menace, an animal, or a gang member, or in my community or anywhere else.
Yeah, I'm sure. You're just flooding you're just making a whole business out of selling drugs, and it's a big time deal.
And I just want to say I'm sorry to my family once again for putting me through the situation and letting them down.
Notice how they're not saying what they did. Not a lot of remorse going on here.
Prosecutors aren't buying it, and they argue that the Johnson brothers had plenty of opportunity to clean up their act, but continued to engage in gang-related activities.
They had the opportunity to better their lives after serving 3 years in the Florida State Prison, and they came back out and continued doing the same pattern of criminal activity that they've been arrested so many times before for. They even moved out of their community. But instead of staying out of their community and getting jobs, the court has heard nothing from any of these witnesses about legal jobs that they had. They provided for their families financially, but how are they doing that? By selling drugs.
The men stand side by side to hear their fate, and with the futures of 2 men hanging in the balance, it seems like Judge Salem has a heavy decision to make. The sentence he hands down stuns the courtroom.
You're adjudicated guilty, sentenced to 30 years Florida State Prison, with 581 days credit.
Loud sobs echo through the public gallery from the men's supporters as a hefty 30-year
30
sentence
years.
is imposed on both brothers. As upset as the men's family members may be, the brothers seem to be taking their 3-decade punishment in stride, as Rashad turns and waves goodbye to his family without a trace of sadness, as he is led from the
No
court.
remorse, like I
The Johnson
said.
brothers' sentences may seem heavy to some, but they're nothing compared.
They're not heavy enough, quite frankly. Throw the fucking key away.
Compared to the punishment that Robert Lloyd Schellenberg faced when he was caught trafficking drugs in China.
Oh, shit. Bro. Woo! Southeast Asia in general is fucking harsh when it comes to the drugs, man. I can think of a few places I would not want to be arrested for less. I could think of a few places that I would like to be arrested for less for drug related shit than Southeast Asia. Like real shit. And now you have and with China it's even more of a problem because there's a political tension there. They're gonna use his ass.
According to state prosecutors in China, Schellenberg attempted to smuggle 222 kilograms of methamphetamine from...
What the How did he think he was gonna get that past? That's a lot of fucking meth. Like, me and a half in meth. How you think you were gonna get past that?
Dalian, which is a city in the Liaoning province, to Australia. When the Canadian man realized that his translator had informed Chinese police he was transporting drugs, he fled and boarded a plane to Thailand.
Maybe you should have not stopped until you were home.
He was later arrested when the plane had a stopover at an airport in the Guangdong province.
He didn't get to
Despite claiming
Thailand.
that he was just an innocent tourist who was unfortunately set up by a drug dealer, Schellenberg was tried and sentenced to 15 years in prison. He later appealed and was granted a retrial, which took place a few months later. We see him here during his second trial, in a different angle to the first trial, where he faced accessory criminal charges. The prosecution seem to be going for broke now and are maintaining that Schellenberg played a crucial and important role in the trafficking. It may have been poor timing on his part, as the retrial took place just 1 month after Canadian authorities arrested Meng Wanzhou, the chief financial officer of Huawei, on charges of bank fraud in Canada. Chinese authorities were not happy with this arrest, and it seems they are now scapegoating Schellenberg in a game of diplomatic tit-for-tat. Schellenberg is again found guilty, and as his sentence is read out, he probably wishes that he had served out his 15 years and kept his mouth shut. Presiding Judge Qiu Chunhua is pulling no punches as she sentences Schellenberg to death.
How do you go from 15 years? See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. They're using this guy as retaliation for their own corrupt pieces of shit getting caught in another country. That is no reason to kill somebody. Yeah, I would have shut the fuck up after that too. After that 15 years, because that's kind of sweetheartish, really.
Yes, death.
罗伯特·劳埃德、谢伦伯格犯走私毒品罪，判处死刑，并处没收个人全部财产。
You know there was no fair trial. She was given a script. The party wants this motherfucker dead as retaliation. That's all that is.
Unusual move, which is suspected to be a veiled message to Canadian authorities. The sentencing is broadcast across Chinese state media. Schellenberg gestures and looks devastated as he realizes what the judge has just said. His utter bewilderment is clear from the expression on his face as he tries to come to terms with his punishment. International speculation is that the judge gave a capital sentence to put pressure on Canada to release Meng Wanzhou.
In China, Miss Meng is considered a member of the new Chinese royalty. Ah, that's what this is. Technology executives who have used their power to expand China's influence across the globe. In Washington, she became a symbol of the Cold War-like atmosphere in relations between Beijing and Washington. And the near simultaneous release had echoes of that era.
Schellenberg later appeals the death sentence, but his application is rejected by the court. Wanzhou, on the other hand, is later released and allowed to travel back to China. As of 2023, Schellenberg remains in a Chinese prison facing death.
Canada sucks. Like real shit. They put this guy to death only to retaliate, and you give China their corrupt ass tech exec without any assurances that you're gonna get your boy back. Y'all suck at this.
Harsh sentences like Schellenberg's are not unheard of in Asian countries, and nobody knows this better than Felix Dorfin. The 35-year-old French man was convicted of trafficking 3 kilos of various drugs into Indonesia after being caught on Lombok Airport with a suitcase filled with ecstasy and amphetamines. He later escaped and was on the run for 2 weeks before...
Again, if you're gonna escape, get them. Keep running and never stop, bro. Like... You dumbass fucking smuggling drugs in Southeast Asia, that's never a good idea.
Or being recaptured. Indonesia is known to have some of the strictest drug laws in the world. And although the amount of drugs Dorfin was carrying was relatively small, he still faces a severe punishment. During his trial, prosecutors asked for a 20-year jail sentence, along with a $700,000 fine.
Okay.
It's a hefty sentence, but Dorfin is likely reassured that they're not pursuing the death penalty. He sits calmly with his lawyer as the judge begins to give their ruling. However, his relief is about to be short-lived. Unfortunately for Dorfin, Indonesian judges are known to sometimes exceed the prosecutor's demands.
Right.
In this case, presiding judge Isnurul Siamsul is in a particularly acrimonious mood. He brings the gavel down sharply as he hands Dorfin a death sentence. Dorfin's eyes drop as the reality of what the judge has said sinks in.
Damn. That's a lot of that's exceeding, all right. That's exceeding all the way, man. That's like if I go to get a burger and they hand me like a massive stack of 50 patties. Like there's degrees to this.
He then appears to say something angrily to his lawyer before standing up and leaving the courtroom looking devastated. He later appeals the ruling, and luckily, his capital sentence is commuted to 19 years in prison.
Kind of like the reverse of the last guy. Then again, Indonesia is not, at the very least, Indonesia is not a fucking kangaroo. Well, not as much as China anyway. I'm sure there's a bit of kangaroo court shenanigans going on over there.
Although the harshest of sentences for drug-related offenses are normally handed down outside of the Western world, there have been exceptions to this rule over the years. Take, for example, Jeff Mizanski. In 1996, Mizanski was caught by police as he tried to sell 3 kilograms of marijuana to a dealer connected to Mexican drug cartels.
Right.
Unluckily for the Missouri man, he already had 2 previous drug-related offenses dating back over a decade. This meant that under a Missouri law for persistent drug offenders, a sentence of life with no parole was allowed. Despite the fact that Jeff's record was non-violent, incredibly, Jeff began his life sentence in the same year that California legalized marijuana for medical use.
Well, California, yeah.
Over the years, Jeff and his family campaigned for clemency, even raising almost 400,000 signatures on a Change.org petition.
People wipe their asses with a Change.org petition. Nobody gives a shit. I mean, people can make Change.org petitions for any damn thing, and you don't really need anything to get support. I mean, don't get me wrong. This guy got a fucking raw deal, but you know he did have a record, you know, and kind of pushed it.
But their efforts are fruitless, and Jeff remains incarcerated. However, he gives regular interviews from behind bars, expressing his opinion that he was unfairly treated and deserves a second chance.
Justice is supposed to be fair and equal. In my case, I don't think it was.
After more than 20 years in prison for nothing more than possession of marijuana, Jeff has spent a third of his life behind bars, and he becomes emotional as he reflects on the more important things he has missed out on over that time.
Found that out about a month ago. I got grandkids I've never seen.
The Mizanski family's years of lobbying and campaigning finally start to pay off, and in 2015, the issue was brought to the attention of Governor Jay Nixon when Mizanski appeals to the legislator through a local TV interview. What happens next is like a ray of light at the end of a very long tunnel for Jeff.
Do you even go there thinking about that moment where you'll get out?
Many times. Try
I
not
bet.
to, but yeah, I do. I dream about being able to grab my grandkids.
Governor Nixon promises to review the case before he leaves office.
The laws change after someone is sentenced, then you want to give those things a close look.
He stays true to his word and commutes Jeff's sentence, meaning he can argue for his freedom before a parole board. Watch the incredible moment that he walks free from prison after spending more than 2 decades in prison.
3 weeks ago, you said the first thing you wanted to do was get some new shoes. So how
And I got them.
Wow. Hey, it's like walking on air.
He has spent the years since his release actively campaigning for the approval of medicinal cannabis. Another convict who knows the danger of repeat.
Hey, you know, good on him, man. I'm glad. I'm glad he got free, even though it took way too goddamn long. I hope he enjoys the rest of his life. Real shit.
Offending is Zaire Duffy, though his offenses are much more serious than Mizanski's. However, in an interesting parallel, he's been given more chances than the pot dealer ever did.
They just made me look like a monster. The person they just made me out to be,
I'm scared of that person that they just tried to make me out to be. You heard I was doing good out there. I was not selling drugs. I wasn't doing none of that.
Okay, what's he here for? That's the question.
I was trying to get my life on track, man.
Duffy has a record of drug-related offenses dating back 5 years, and he's been through the doors of the Lorain Municipal Court in Ohio so many times that Judge Raymond Ewers is plain tired of seeing him.
So this guy's all over this guy is just repeated drug offenses. Okay, I see where this is getting.
The 8 cases you had in this courtroom showed to me that you were a potential menace to society.
Judge Ewers has given him a number of chances, but Duffy is back in court today after being arrested for violating his parole, and it isn't for a minor misdemeanor. The 25-year-old led deputies on a high-speed car chase when they tried to arrest him on a separate warrant. When the chase finally ended, officers recovered large quantities of fentanyl and heroin, along with a Ruger SR-40 pistol.
What is it? Again, what the fuck is with the fentanyl? Why you want to kill your own customers? That makes no goddamn sense to me. And now they got him with a pistol. Yep, he's gonna be in there for a minute.
Unsurprisingly, Assistant Prosecutor Donna Freeman wants Duffy off the streets, and she's going for the jugular.
The state would ask that you sentence this defendant to the maximum amount of time allowed by law. He has been involved in a number of offenses involving guns, drug trafficking, high-speed chases with the police. He has no regard for society.
Duffy takes his opportunity to make one last appeal to the judge, and given his history of violent drug-related crime, you won't believe how he behaves.
They just made me look like a monster. The person they just made me out to be, I'm scared of that person that they just tried to make me out to be. You heard I was doing good out there. I was not selling drugs. I wasn't doing none of that. I was trying to get my life on track, man. And this man just told me you're trying to give me 13 years.
In stark contrast to his mean reputation, the career criminal breaks down and weeps like a baby.
That is a very good act. I think I've seen him in another. I think I mentioned this. I think I saw him in another video. But that is quality acting. Homeboy should have took his talents and focused on that instead of trying to fuck kill people.
I'm not a monster.
Yes, you are.
In a performance that could almost be worthy of an Oscar nomination. Even Judge Ewers seems amused by the uncharacteristic outburst, though thankfully he isn't buying any of it.
You were driving that car the other day when the police were chasing you.
I was driving.
Well, I think I've had plenty of time to observe how you would behave after you left prison. I hung significant prison time over your head because the 8 cases you had in this courtroom.
Holy 8! 8! The last guy got life after fucking 3.
Showed to me that you were a potential menace to society.
The judge continues his rant, and it's clear that he's done with giving Duffy second chances.
I gave you an opportunity. I gave you more than one opportunity. I gave you more opportunities than maybe I should have.
As Duffy's lengthy sentence is read out, his drama performance turns to a show of utter disrespect, and he turns his back on the judge. The expression on his attorney's face says it all, and he shoots the defendant a warning look and a few quiet words, which Duffy duly ignores. Watch as he turns and stares straight into the court camera with intent, and no tears in sight. He swings back toward the bench with a question for the judge, who brings down the full weight of the law on him with the maximum sentence possible.
The total sentence would be for 13 years and 4 months.
Incredibly, Duffy becomes belligerent and begins to argue about the sentence, even dropping the F-bomb on Judge Ewers.
So you just gave him 13 years.
Yep.
13 years and 4 months.
After 3s, 4s, and 5s, though.
That's
How
right.
is this a justice system, right?
It's justice because I gave you more opportunities. I'm talking right now.
However, Ewers gets the parting shot, as Duffy is led away.
Bye-bye.
So long, pal. I gave you more chances than anyone would ever give someone with AK. This is how you behave. You deserve every month that you get.
The story doesn't end there for Duffy, though.
Oh, there's more. Ooh, let's see what happens.
And the 13 years he got was only in relation to his revoked parole. He's sentenced at a later date for the car chase and possession of the drugs and firearms,
right,
earning him a further 22 and a half years in federal prison.
Federal?
Plenty of time to...
Ooh, federal prison. They don't have parole in the feds. He's going to have to serve all that 22 years.
brush up on those acting skills.
Ah, Jesus. Alright, that's the video. Again, courtroom consequences. You need to stop with the bullshit clickbait. This is good content. You know, you don't have to lie. You do not have to lie to get people to watch. You know? Outbursts by themselves are a good hook, you know? You don't have to lie about life sentences when they're not getting life sentences in most of these. Be honest about your content, man. That's how you get people to stay. Instead of just clicking don't recommend channel when they feel like they've been, you know, like they feel like they've been had. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'll see you guys later. It was a fun little video. Alright, y'all, I'll call it and have a nice day, and God bless all of y'all. Okay, call the stream as well. It's been fun. Feeling tired of shit though. And yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. Remember to go to the main channel. Let me type that motherfucker up. Bam. That's where you go. YouTube.com/@JesseZamora That's where I post all the shit that from these live streams. Alright, y'all.